Hi everyone, it's Breland from Breland Be Joyful. So I'm coming in today to talk to you guys about your life purpose. You want to fulfill your life purpose, but can't figure out how to do that, how to go about it. I'm going to give you the top 3 reasons why you aren't fulfilling your life purpose and how to fix it. So the first reason number 1, is indecisiveness. I talk to so many people who are like holding themselves up over little decisions, little tiny decisions. What should something be called here? How should I brand myself or name myself? Or what should my caption picture look like? Or just small decisions that can always be shifted or changed later at different times and stuff. And they're letting those little things hold them back from moving forward on their big dreams, especially even when sometimes those dreams are like right in their face and they're there and they're ready to move forward on it, but they're like totally hung up on a little, like making a decision. And this even happens, a personal story for me. I did a rebranding a while ago, and I waited like an entire month because I had the name that I wanted to like rebrand everything to, but I just kept feeling like, well, maybe I should wait and see if some other kind of inspiration drops on me, and I decided that like I would really rather have that instead. And I waited for it and like tried to figure out, didn't know if I wanted to. Finally, I just made the decision. Once I made the decision that this is what it is, this is what it's going to be right now, and I had a really good reason why. Like I had my why I wanted this name, or what I wanted the name to represent. And once I decided it and moved forward with it, the doors just opened and a lot of new energy started to flow through. But I had to make the decision first. If I was caught up on this decision, sitting at the fork in the road and not choosing left or right, I never went anywhere, obviously. And so indecisiveness is one of the main reasons why you're not moving forward. And it can be anything. Usually it's a fear, a block, a limiting belief that we have about ourselves that's keeping us hung up on these little things. Okay, so in that same kind of aspect, we're going to move on to reason number 2, which is inaction. So once you've made your decision and you know like what you want your purpose to be, so like when you're making your decision over like what you want your purpose to be, don't get too hung up on the little details. What's the ultimate passion in your heart? Like, what is it that you want to do to people? And sometimes it's something just as broad as like, I want to be able to help people, and I want to do it in a way that's really abundant, right? But we get caught up on thinking, well, is it going to be doing it this way? Is it going to be doing it that way? Should I get into Reiki in order to help people? Should I take this course or that course, or read this book or that book, or like, what do I do with it, right? So once you've made that decision, put that stuff away and just make a decision. Just decide you're going to move forward. The universe opens up, and that whole, like I want to help people, but I can't figure out how, starts to come into picture. Well, once it starts to come into picture, you have to take action on it. So the society that we're in is really based on rewarding time, like even wasting time and getting a reward for it. Our regular 9-to-5 jobs are a lot of mindless like time wasting that we do, and we still get a reward for it. And when we're switching into what I call conscious business, when you want to live your purpose, what you're actually transitioning into is conscious business. This business is a part of you, just like every other part of your life is a part of you, and it's going to reflect it and mold with it and change with it and flow with it the same way that any other part of your life is going to. Gone are the days of compartmentalizing like our lives into different areas. That's the old business model. When you want to step into your life purpose, it's a whole new business model. That's why I call it conscious business, right? Because so when you're going to take action on something, that's when the energy starts to flow. You can't sit around and waste time in the old mindset of, if I spend time doing this, somehow I'm going to get rewarded for it. So yes, we want to read books. We always want to be working on personal development, reading books, taking courses if that's the case, investing in yourself. But you need to turn that back around and actually implement it and take action on it in your life. If your course or your book tells you how to set up your business online, do that. If your course or your book tells you to work through these certain blocks, or here's an exercise to work, you have to take action and do it in order for those things to happen. And a lot of us, it sounds like it would be simple, but a lot of us, myself included, have wasted a lot of time not taking those actions, being indecisive, and then once I've made a decision, thinking that I need to have everything perfect before I start. And that's just not, one of my mentors has a saying, and she says, imperfect action is better than perfect inaction. And that totally applies here, right? You're never going to get anywhere if you don't take action. And that leads me to number 3. Once you've made the decision, you've taken the action on it, and you're starting to move forward with stuff, we have this idea that we're going to be an overnight success. All of a sudden, we're like, well, I've made my vision board, I've done all the exercises, I've moved forward with my stuff, and all of a sudden you hit a roadblock. Again, you guys, conscious business is going to show you the reflections, what's happening inside. If you have a limiting belief, believe me, it's going to show up somewhere. But that's a good thing. We need to remove those blocks, shift those limiting beliefs, change things, challenge ourselves, grow, right? We're going to be doing this kind of stuff. That's what's so exciting about living your life purpose and making it happen. So understand that when you're starting to take action on stuff and you're moving forward, you're not going to be an overnight success. It's not auto magic, as I've heard it been called before. Auto magic, it's just gonna happen for you. There is work. Like, you're going to be grinding, you're going to be hustling, you're going to be putting in the work. But it's all going to be for like creating this huge dream and this passion and actually putting your heart and soul into something. Like, that's way different. It's actually something that ends up energizing you as opposed to draining you. So don't think that it's going to be some kind of overnight success story that, oh my God, all of a sudden I'm going to be an instant millionaire or something like that. It's a business that grows and develops as you grow and develop, and it has to happen that way. That's the holistic relationship with it. So don't set your expectations way too high and look at people and think, well, so-and-so did it. And, we always only see the 20% of somebody's life. We never see the 80% like an iceberg that's underneath, and like the hustle that they had to do, or the struggle they had to do to get to where they are right now. Because people don't really share that. They share their success stories and inspire other people. So always keep that in mind, that your journey right now to getting to where you want to be that's what it all is a journey. So make your decisions, you guys. Decide that you're going to do something, and don't let anything hold you back from that. Don't get caught up in these little details and all that stuff. Just start this energy moving forward, and you'll be surprised once you start that energy moving forward how many other areas of your life all of a sudden catch up with this energy, and you're motivated to do things and change things in other areas of your life. And then, so once you've made that decision, take action on it immediately. Once you learn something, turn around and share it. Implement it in your life. Do what it takes to get it done. Once you read that book, employ it is that you've read, and the information that you've read in that book. Employ that in your life. When you've taken that course, integrate that information into your life and move forward with it. Take action. Make the videos. Post the things on Facebook. Start your business, however it happens to be, even if it's free. I started my business in every area that is free. I didn't have the extra money to do it. And so it takes a little bit more cut and paste, kind of an action to like put things together and put them in the right spot. But you can get it done. So get it done. Take action. And the last one, don't set that expectation way too high, because as soon as you hit a block or and feel like a failure, a lot of times we have fears of being failures, right? That's a big fear for most people. It's actually the fear that leads you to being indecisive and not taking action in the first place, is that you fear that if you move forward with that, you're going to fail. Well, having the idea that there is such a thing as failure, because in conscious business, in your life purpose, there's no such thing as a failure. The bottom line is you were born with the gifts and talents it takes to fulfill your purpose, but you weren't born the person that it takes to fulfill your purpose. So understand that on your journey to creating this wonderful, beautiful, abundant existence that helps other people, you have to grow as your business grows into that person. You have to face those blocks, face those limiting beliefs, and allow yourself the space to do that and grow. It's a self-love practice. It really is. So allow yourself the space that it takes to grow in that, and the grace that it takes to not think of every little hiccup in the road as a failure, because that's what happens. People get that far and then they quit, and then they wonder why they can't fulfill their purpose. Oh, it just must not be meant to be because you didn't hit the lottery. Like, that's not the way that it works. It is meant to be. If it's a passion in your heart, it is meant to be. So It just takes a journey to get there. Sometimes there's a mountain to climb or a river to cross. Just give yourself that time to do it and realize that it's a learning process at that, okay? So get out there, guys. Smash your dreams. That's my ice maker, if you hear that. Get out there. Smash your dreams. Conquer your goals. Like, make the decisions, take the actions, soar, because you can, all right? So if you're interested in knowing more, or want more information on life purpose stuff, contact me. If you're ready to jump in and get started on your life purpose, but you don't really have like a direction to go, or not sure what is the first action to take, I want you guys to contact me. I'm going to paste my Facebook page, my business page, in the comments below. Also, like and subscribe to my my YouTube channel, and contact me with all of your questions and concerns and interests. So have a good day, guys. Smash your goals and keep it rolling. Bye-bye.